What's going on, YouTube? OCD for EDC here. What I got for your face balls today is this little package right here, coming to us by way of my buddy Zach Stuff. So thanks, Zach, for sending this over. I'm going to use this little unboxing knife today. This is my Cutlery Shop exclusive Spyderco Shaman. I don't care how you say it, potato. Everybody that gets worked up over that, calm down. Anywho, we do got the sweet CME on there. Go check out OCD for EDC if you want to pick one of those up for your Spyderco knife. All right, let's see what we got going on in here. All right, make sure we got the corners all cut. That CME is good to go, and we got packing peanuts. Lovely. All right, so we got a Benchmade box right there. Surprise, surprise. And I don't think there's anything else in here. We'll set this off to the side, get this out of the way. And this is a brand new Benchmade that just dropped a couple of days ago. So I'm pumped to get to take a look at it. You know, thought I was going to get to check it out a little early, but no big deal. So let's take a gander at what we got going on in here. Now, I already handled these out at SHOT Show. It's a cool knife for sure. But let's take a little gander. I do not have the full-size Claymore. I do have a Redoubt sitting here handy. And the full-size Claymore is about that size, I think. Or about bailout size, which, you know, is about Redoubt size. So let's check out the mini. Let's see how it rolls. Okay, so this is the green FRN. I think they're offering this in a few different colorways. I'm pretty sure there's the green and the black. So the green, Grivery, FRN, whatever you want to call it, fancy plastic. This is in CPM D2 blade steel. Got a very, very similar finish, or probably the exact same finish that's on the Redoubt. But this one here is an auto. So if we click that little safety back, we got the red showing there, and we can hit the button. Boom. So this thing fires aggressively. We got a mini deep carry clip. You know, I like the full size better because this just, you know, it's really just a 3-finger knife for me. I mean, I can kind of sort of get a little bit of my pinky up on there, but it's not super comfortable for that. So the inside of the Grivery, a little sharp up here. Not a big deal. You could just, you know, knock that down a little bit, a little emery cloth or something. But short of that, you know, it's a nice little utility auto side opening pocket knife here. You know, you got the lock. Perfect. Functions exactly the way it should. Fires reliably and snappy. And, you know, CPM D2, nice knife. It's a cool one for sure. Now, I'm pretty sure Zach used this a little bit, so I don't know. Actually, I can already see on there. So, you know, we'll check the edge on this because that's what I do. But I can already see that it's cut a few things, if you will. Yeah. So, you know, we'll see what kind of edge is still on here. But if it's not incredibly sharp, you know, it's yeah, it has been used slightly. Let's get some measurements on this old girl first. You can see a little laser etching there, the OCD for EDC logo. Oop, I got to push the right button. This thing's pretty lightweight, so let's throw her on the scale and see what we're working with. There we go. 2.547 ounces. And what do you get for your 2.5 ounces? Let's take a little gander real quick. Let's switch this back over to inches. So just under a 3-inch blade, 2.997. Blade stock here is basically 100 thousandths. And thickness behind the edge, just the facts, ma'am, just the facts. Looks like to be about 18 thou. So not terrible. Would have been nicer if that would have been just a little bit thinner, but 100 thousandths blade, 18 thou behind the edge. It's going to perform well. It's got a really nice sharpening choil going on there. And, if you're looking for a small side opening, American made auto, this thing fits the bill. Now, of course, it's got the Morse code on here for the Claymore mines, and I can't remember exactly what it says, but it's like place here, or I don't know, explosion comes out front or something to that effect. Apparently this is what the original mines said on them, but so that's kind of cool. And then you've got kind of an interesting pattern on the handle. Certainly not my favorite Benchmade knife, but still a cool one, definitely. I like the full size better, but to be quite honest with you, for me, the Readout is a better knife, and they both kind of fit in the same category. Of course, for the full size, the one is an auto, obviously, but to me, the use case for them is pretty similar. So that's kind of what you're looking at, size difference there. The full size, is roughly the same size as the Readout. But I also like the handle shape better on the Readout. It's just more palm filling. Traction and grip on it is better. This one is pretty slim and small in the hand for me. Now, if you've got smaller hands, by all means, you might really like the way that this grip works. And I think for people that can get 4 fingers on this, like if I really smash my fingers together, it's just not comfortable to do it. But for folks that can get a full 4-finger grip on there, I'm sure this thing will fit their hand extremely well. My wife, I'm sure, will think that this handle is the bee's knees. So to each their own, but the firing on this thing is certainly really snappy, and it's a good looking knife. I like it. Of course, you got a really kind of a positive pommel here, so you don't slide up onto the blade. And then it works here to kind of have a good place to rest your thumb if you're going up on the blade like that. So all in all, I think it's a really great little knife. Certainly lightweight, it's going to carry well, mini deep carry clip. I'm all about those things for sure. But let's get down to business here and figure out what kind of edge this thing's got on it. All right, here we go. See what we're working with. See what Benchmade's putting out there. A sweet hundo. So Zach didn't use this thing much, and really where I can see that the blade was used was back in this area, and I just tested up here. So maybe this didn't really get touched very much, but right back in here I can tell that definitely it did. But either way, 100 grams on the old sharpness tester is a fantastic result right out of the box. I'm gonna check this thing out, probably do a little carrying with it for a day or two, just to see how it treats me. Certainly like the snappiness of it. It hits hard. Here, you guys can hear this. Yeah, it snaps hard. So that part is fantastic. There's a quick look at the brand new Benchmade Mini Claymore. This thing comes in the OD green like shown here, or black Grivory handle with the same coated blade. $207 is the retail street price on this old girl. And, throw it up in the comments. Let me know if this is something that you ran out and picked up when it dropped a couple days ago, or if you're waiting to kind of waiting on something else, or, just let me know what your feelings are on it. I think it's a pretty cool knife for sure. Like I said, I just personally like the full size a little bit better. And to be quite honest with you, the Readout is more my speed. I'd rather have the manual. But that's just me. Either way, awesome knife. Something cool coming from Benchmade. Love to see it. Thanks so much to Zach for sending this guy over to let me take a look at. I really appreciate it. Go and check out his channel. Show him some love. And I will catch you next time. I'm out of here.